I think the most important thing that you can do is to develop relationships with your students.
Always have fun with your kids, enjoy your kids, joke around with your kids.
It's the connections that you make with them that are going to make learning fun and memorable to them.
They won't remember the spelling tests or the math formulas as much as they'll remember how they were treated, that you cared about them, that you were honest with them and supportive. And all the other pieces will come together if you keep that as your focus.
My advice to incoming teachers would be is to remember what their most valuable tool is in the classroom. It's not the smartboard, it's not the computer, it's not their markers and pencils, it's actually themselves, the teacher.
Make sure you're always getting plenty of rest.
I strongly recommend to genuinely be yourself in front of students. Students can often see right through when you're not genuine, and if we as teachers we have to understand that we're lifelong students as well, and to be able to know the answers is not always something that's required. So to be able to be a humble and real person in front of them is something that's very, very important.
But you're always going to have that one student that'll help encourage you. You won't be able to possibly help every single one, and don't get discouraged by that. But if you can help one student, possibly a day, get to really go to them and find out a little bit more about them, then you've really made a difference in their lives, so keep that up.
Don't try and do everything by yourself.
I think students who are just starting their journey in college should really take the time to make connections with their teachers.
Because your teachers are the ones who, in the end, besides yourself, are what's going to make or break your grade and also your enjoyment in your classes.
Network. Meet your colleagues that are going into the field with you. Meet the teachers that are teaching you. Talk to them, especially if you have to substitute or student teach. Just talk to every teacher you can.
Go to your advisors. That was the best thing that I did in college, was going to an advisor.
Somebody that can really help you gain that experience that you're looking for and to encourage you to get to the end of your goal.
They can tell you tips, they can tell you even things to volunteer in, and it's just so worth it.
Working with your master teachers when you're doing your credential program, make sure you ask them for lessons. You don't need to make up all the lessons on your own.
Realize that you're going to have some rough patches.
Just keep going. It gets hard, it gets tough, but you got to keep going, because that goal in the end is what's going to pay off.
I've been teaching for 13 years, and there's ups and downs with education. I really do feel like there's going to be a strong need for teachers in the next 3 to 4 years, so keep up the good work.